Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of season 4 here at Newcastle. We have our new centre-back signing as per yesterday's episode. Today it's time to crack on with the month of February. We've the FA Cup against Rochdale, as well as Champions League games against Benfica, against Benfica, the second leg coming next month, and also the Carabao Cup at the end of the month as well against Huddersfield on the 27th. So I'll be simulating Rochdale, Huddersfield and Wolves here, playing Benfica, Chelsea and Huddersfield, and we'll also simulate the game against Watford as well. And fingers crossed, everything goes according to plan today. I may, depending on when, providing we beat Rochdale actually, let's do that first. But if we beat Rochdale, depending on when the next round is drawn, I may split, because as things stand, the month of March is very bare. There's only 4 games. So I may, depending on if we win this and when the next round is drawn, split or put a couple of games from February into the March episode, because there's so many games to be played. But we'll wait and see how things develop. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. We're already in the Carabao Cup final, as you saw, and we might well be on our way towards the next round of the FA Cup. Yes, indeed we are. We've already beaten Birmingham, and now we're about to beat Rochdale as well. Superb. Into the 5th round of the FA Cup we go. I don't think the next round will have been drawn yet, so we won't bother. Well, there's the prize money, but the replays will have to be drawn first. I don't want the Swedish international management job. Thank you very much. We shall now simulate the game against Huddersfield. We're currently top of the Premier League table, as you can see here, by 2 points ahead of Liverpool. So I'd very much like that to stay the way that it is, if possible. It's unfortunate that we have an away game to simulate, but hopefully we'll be strong enough to see off. Not exactly what we needed, an injury to Vinicius Junior after 13 minutes. I was warned at the beginning of the season, when I said I was going to be simulating some games, that I'd get a lot of injuries. We actually haven't. We've been quite lucky with the frequency or infrequency of injuries to our team, but evidently we've gotten an injury here with Vinicius, and Rashford did score once, but unfortunately they just scored a second, so we lose away from home against Huddersfield. That's not particularly gone according to plan. However, for the time being at least, we do still remain top of the Premier League table. He's out for 6 weeks, Vinicius Junior. That is going to be a little bit of an issue moving forward. Right, up next is Wolves at home. It's been a very, very busy week. 3 games in 5 days. There's not much you can do about it at times. Good goal for Philip. I say good goal. Don't know whether it was a good goal or not. The ball just went in the back of the net. That's all I care about. Unfortunately, Bennett has equalised 10 minutes later. They've then missed a penalty through Rafa Mir just before the half-hour mark, which is slightly concerning. Thankfully, we've been able to get ourselves another goal there through Toby Mitchell. Then Maximilian Phillips scores a 3rd. Thank you. That'll be 3 points. Liverpool 1-0 up against Everton. I just glanced down there to see Bobby Firmino scoring in the 27th minute. Chelsea go 2-0 up against Derby, but we get 3 points, which is all that we could do is win our own game. We have... okay, so here's the next round of the FA Cup. I think what I'll do is I will play Bournemouth, Benfica and Chelsea, simulate the Watford game, and then I'll play the Huddersfield. We'll start tomorrow's episode with the Carabao Cup final against Huddersfield, because things are just going to get crazy busy, and I'd very much like to go on an FA Cup run, and I don't really want to simulate against Bournemouth, because that's certainly a game that we could see ourselves losing. So I'm going to go and play Bournemouth now, although to be fair, most of the time I play against Bournemouth, I end up losing anyway, so maybe I'll be better off simulating it. Regardless, Vinicius is injured for a little while, so we're going to have to rotate or figure out the starting lineup a little bit for this one. But I'll play Bournemouth now, and then we'll play Benfica and Watford. Sorry, Benfica, simulate Watford and play Chelsea, and then we'll play the Carabao Cup final at the beginning of the next episode. It's a very, very busy period for us right now. But hopefully Bournemouth in the FA Cup will be okay. Or do I am seriously considering simulating this game against Bournemouth in the FA Cup with the rotation sides. Then play Benfica, play Watford and play the Carabao Cup final. No, I'm gonna play it, but because of the FA because, sorry, the Carabao Cup is next, I'm going to play it with the rotation side. So we'll play this and then we'll play the Carabao Cup tomorrow. That's how we're going to do it. I don't want to risk simulating this one. Although, now watch me go and lose anyway. Begovic in goal for Bournemouth. Smith, Cook, Miazga and Rico. I, Pratt, Lerma, Stanislas, Brooks and Ponce. They're mirroring my formation. Oh, I always struggle against Bournemouth and I have no idea why. Hopefully this is an exception. Well up, Jamal. Great header from Lascelles. Philip back to Vega. Oh, that was meant for Vega. Never mind. We'll find him anyway. And Sergio Vega in the box. Vega was well struck, but it's going to take more than that to beat Asmir Begovic, I think. Positive start, though. Bournemouth are yet to really get the ball into my half, let alone create a chance. But that only means that they'll only score 3 goals, not 4 in this game, judging by previous experience against Bournemouth in almost any save. It's not just this save where I've struggled against Bournemouth. I seem to do it in every save. Something about Bournemouth, just, I don't play well against them. I have absolutely no idea why. Oh, I was going to say they're dangerous here, Bournemouth, but we've won it back. Now Toby Mitchell's just away. He's had enough of not really having much to do. Try and slot Jan Roth through here, actually. And Jan Roth is in behind. And Jan Roth draws a good save up by Asmir Begovic. Kennedy, oh, that was me trying to cross it, but evidently didn't register him as getting to the ball. So went for a slide tackle instead. Wagner may have won us a throw there and hasn't. Jordan Ibe takes it for them. Surely they're not going to score as we nearly scored at one end. Stanislas, they might do, you know. Lerma across to Jordan Ibe. Double step over, gets caught there. Free kick on the very edge of the box. Really lucky that that wasn't a penalty. Ponce will take it, or will he? Rico steps up. Is he going to lay it off? He's not. He's gone for goal and he's missed it wildly. We've only had 39% possession now. I need to be better. There to Vega. We'll look for Kennedy. Phillips there around the corner. Oh, he's done brilliantly there. Absolutely brilliantly. And Toby Mitchell could play a 1-2 here. Jan Roth, get it back to Toby Mitchell. Oh! The deflection from Matt Miazga could have taken that anywhere. As it happens, it's taken it out for a corner. Toby Mitchell will deliver it himself. And underneath that was... See, why is Wagner on the edge of the box there? Why is my 6'6" centre-back defaulting to the edge of the box for a corner? I'm going to try and get this to Loftus-Cheek to let fly from the edge of the box. So he does have a good shot from distance, but Begovic is tall enough, lanky enough to be able to get to that. That's really poor. Kadobi will get that to Loftus-Cheek pretty much immediately. Through there to Toby Mitchell, looking for Ruben again. Oh, it might yet drop. Is that a corner? It's not. It's a goal kick. Corner there to Jeffrey Kondogbia. Oh, couldn't get it to Philip the first time. We will the second. Oh, why is that so bad? Maximilian. The chance. The chance. And he's fluffed it. Oh, but he's returned the favour to Kondogbia and he's missed it as well. I hate Asmir Begovic. Saves everything all the time. Kondogbia shows some strength. Good lad. Play a quick 1-2 with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Jeffrey Kondogbia, I haven't got the space for a shot here. Nor has Maximilian Philip. Ruben Loftus-Cheek does though. Ah, go away, Asmir Begovic. I don't like you. You always save everything. You're a dick. Ibe's there again. Nice interception. I'll pump that forward. It's going to be a replay against Bournemouth because of course it is. As if our schedule wasn't busy enough already. 11 shots, 10 on target. If Begovic, 7.3. How can a man make 8 saves, keep his team in the game, and only get a 7.3? Liverpool are through. City have got a replay against Wolves. Cardiff have got a replay against Leicester. That's deflating. Very deflating. When's that replay been scheduled for? I didn't need that at all. We've got Benfica next. Replay hasn't even been scheduled yet. Okay, well, let's go and play Benfica then and see what we can do after that. Right, Benfica, Bruno Varela in goal. We've got 5 players on a yellow card. 6 players, including the man on the bench, on a yellow card. A 4-3-3 from them. Talisca is going to be difficult to keep quiet. I'm confident that we can get through this tie. I'd really like to go on a decent Champions League run, if I'm honest, but my next game in the FA Cup against Bournemouth in the replay has now been drawn, and it is the very next day after the game against Chelsea. So as we continue to go further and deeper in all competitions, we're only going to end up screwing ourselves over because of fixture congestion. So I'd rather obviously go deeper in the Champions League than... Oh, you've got to get that on target. I'd rather go deeper in the Champions League than the FA Cup. And to be fair, we probably stand a better chance of doing that now that the fixtures have completely screwed me over. Away goals could be important here though against Benfica, so missing chances like that from Julian Draxler is entirely unacceptable. Kondogbia in there to Rashford. We'll turn and get this to Kennedy, who's starting here ahead of the now injured... Oh, I don't quite know how he's done that, but 1-0. Kennedy starting ahead of the injured Vinicius Junior. Lozano hits the post from Kennedy's cross, falls back to him, and I'd like to see a replay of the way he got up off the ground to shoot the second attempt. He's on his front. Oh, he's just getting... To be fair, that wasn't an unrealistic animation. That unrealistic an animation. He's getting up and he's just... It wasn't like a snap. That was manageable in real life. We'll take that and not feel too guilty about it. It's 1-0 and an away goal to boot. Thank you very much. Beautifully played. And again. I mean, it's like a flashback to seasons 1 and 2. Kennedy in space as the extra man at the back post. We've come full circle. Newcastle 2, Benfica 0. He's just always in the right place, Kennedy. Nicely done, sir. Well done. 2-0. Gabriel into Servi. Early cross, that's dangerous. Oh, Rafa got to that. I mean, I was worried. Evidently, Jan Oblak didn't care at all. He just stood there and watched it. I had my heart in my mouth there. I thought Benfica would get themselves back in the game. Thankfully, they didn't. That second away goal still giving us a firm advantage in the overall tie. That's a foul. We'll take the free kick. There's just enough time left in the half to take it before the final whistle goes. So I'm just going to lump it towards the back post and hope that maybe Marcus Rashford can get on the end of it. Or Kondogbia. Wide of the target. Strong first half from us. It's exactly what I needed after the frustration of that fixture congestion. I'm going to take Kennedy off here at half-time just to save his stamina. So I'm going to be needing him in the first team fixtures more regularly now that Vinicius is going to be injured for a few weeks. So we'll bring Blurb off the bench. And hopefully we can continue to be just as strong in the second half as we were in the first. Just manages to squeeze that to Max. Inside, nicely, Rashford. Oof, and Ndombele was arriving. Here's Rafa. Beautifully weighted Jacaselo, just fast enough, but Servi does brilliantly. De Frey gets rid of it. We can keep that in maybe. Well, I'm not sure why it made Kondogbia latch onto that when quite clearly João Cancelo was the obvious recipient of the pass, and somehow we are fumbling our way through getting rid of this. Not entirely too sure how I survived that without conceding a goal. 5 minutes to go. We have been easily that was terrible. Easily the better team, but still I haven't been performing at my best. And had we been playing against better opposition, we certainly would have come unstuck in this game. I can't play like this against Chelsea, basically. I will get destroyed. Draxler is going to knock that inside there to Chucky, who made a great run, and there's a third. That's tie over. Second leg I can comfortably, I think, simulate now in the next month and not need to worry about it. Benfica 0, Newcastle United 3. A brace for Chucky after 10 and 90 minutes. 3 away goals as well, crucially. And we can jump back to the menus now, simulate that game against Watford and be confident that we've certainly done enough in the Champions League to get ourselves through to the next round, regardless of what happens in the second leg. That's just the result I needed after the frustration of that Bournemouth fixture congestion, which I'm still pretty livid about, to be completely honest. It's like 6 FIFAs in a row. 6 years in a row, that sort of thing's been a problem. It's just, quite frankly, unacceptable from EA's point of view, but you can tell them and tell them and tell them. Sometimes the message just doesn't get through. Time to simulate Watford. Let's see if... well, maybe the message does get through. It just gets ignored. Who knows? Anyway, let's simulate Watford away. It is an away game, so it is questionable with regards to the outcome, but hopefully things still go in our favour. We equalise 2 minutes after Mitrovic gives them the lead. He's then injured but able to continue on, Alexander Mitrovic. Oh, come on. Let's see a 2 in that Newcastle column. No, Marcus, don't come off the bench and miss a penalty. What are you doing? Oh, Toby Mitchell with the 88th minute winner. Big 3 points. Right then. Actually, a very big 3 points. We shall now go and play Chelsea. And then, well, I've got no choice but to simulate that game against Bournemouth. I hate my life. Right, Chelsea away. Kepa in goal for Chelsea. Last time we played them, we played very well and got a solid win. Zappacosta, Caldara, Murillo and Gaia at the back. It's not very strong. Jorginho, Kante and Barkley, that's stronger. Moses, Werner and Hazard up top. It's decent, but I'd be certainly more concerned if Icardi and Werner were starting as a front two with Hazard sat just behind them. But still, it's a decent strength Chelsea side. Not full strength, you would have said, although they have made a number of sails in this save. See a handful of their better players move on. We'll wait and see if the 11 they throw out against me... Oh, all right, Timo Werner. Calm down. We'll see if this 11 they've thrown out against me today are actually any good. Turns well. Still coming forward here, Jose Gaia. Nice tackle by Ndombele. I say tackle, I just kind of stood there and he ran into me. Kante, that was definitely a tackle that time around. Hello, Kennedy. In space. On the left-hand side, as always. Rashford has come short nicely for me there. And Marcus Rashford, 1-0 against Newcastle. 1-0 against Chelsea, sorry. For Newcastle. Big teams play like poop. Smaller teams play out of their skin. FIFA career mode, everybody. Hazard. Oh, hello. Oh, where's that come from? Eden Hazard draws a good save out of Jan Oblak that most certainly needed to be made there. And Barkley with a header. Oh, Jan! Where? Oh, Victor Moses does Victor Moses. But what about Jan Oblak, by the way? That was outstanding from the goalkeeper. Jeeps. I'm not entirely too sure how he's kept that second one out. First save was good enough, but a strong arm for the second attempt from the corner is quite possibly one of the best saves I've ever had a goalkeeper make for me in career mode. Oh, it's given away. Straight to Kennedy. Rashford in there. Oh, why does it have to be Kondogbia? Because he's left-footed. Never mind. Chucky's there. Oh, good save. Kepa. If that was the other way around, if that was Ndombele, I would have been so confident of scoring there from the edge of the box. But it was just the wrong man that was in the right place, unfortunately. Thankfully, we still have our 1-0 lead and it's intact for now. So we still look favourites for the victory. But Chelsea are certainly starting to grow in confidence as they continue to hold us out. We aren't able to build up any sort of daylight between the two sides, although things like that going in my favour will continue to help us stay in front. Nice tackle by Ndombele. Forward there to Draxler. Out wide to Chucky. I've got people in the box. Kennedy's at the back post. It wasn't even Kennedy, it was Rashford. He tried his hardest, he just couldn't get there. Down the line to Kennedy. Got 3 in the middle to aim for. Just need to follow 4 now arriving. And all I've found is a defender. That was wonderful, wasn't it? Well done. Max, back there to Kondogbia. Drops his shoulder nicely. Rashford, there's Chucky. That was brilliantly done. I'm going to need someone to pull it back to. The defenders are literally falling over themselves and Rashford will make it too. Not very much. Chelsea, I'll take that. That should now be... I'm not sure what they're doing there. Like the parting of the Red Sea, the defenders move out of the way and it's simple for us. Thank you very much. 2-0, 3 points for us, I think. Free kick for Chelsea. Eden Hazard to deliver it. That's a good delivery too. And Moses flicks it on. Oblak's done it again. He's absolutely no right to get to that. We're going to see a replay. He's no right to get to that whatsoever. It's a brilliant header from Victor Moses. He's destined for the top corner. It's outstanding. We thought, well, we knew actually, it's a fact, Dubravka was absolutely brilliant for us. And I was struggling to see how anyone coming in could improve on what Dubravka had. We just basically wanted a new keeper to get a higher rating in there. But Oblak has genuinely made some saves that even Dubravka, with 2 golden gloves to his name, wouldn't have made. Looking to set Rashford away there. Backing off me, so I'll look to bend it, but Kepa Arrizabalaga holds on. 15 to go here. Chelsea, if it weren't for outstanding goalkeeping, might well have gotten something from this game. But Jan Oblak is determined to keep his clean sheet. And Kepa nearly conceded a third to Kondogbia. And Ndombele through looking for Draxler. He is arriving on the outside here, and Blurb is in the box. He's yet to score a goal for me, I don't think. He won't have an easier hat-trick in his life, Marcus Rashford, or an easier hat-trick goal, an easier third for a hat-trick. That was quite easy and quite simple for him. 3-0 to Newcastle. Not really too sure I deserve to win by such a big margin, to be honest. They've been good, Chelsea. They've created great chances. And again, I'm harping on about it, but the saves from Oblak, wowzers. The sort of saves you expect from a Premier League title-winning goalkeeper. We'll have to wait and see. We shall have to wait and see. 3-0 win here for us, though, and that will keep us top of the Premier League table for now. But we will have to go and see how we can do in this replay against Bournemouth in 24 hours' time with my rotated side. Wow. Yeah, let me take Kennedy out of that starting lineup and put Blurb in it. Where are you? There you are. Wham. Right. Let's see if we can somehow get through in the FA Cup away from home against Bournemouth in the replay. Wish me luck, because I don't think that's going to happen, but I keep my fingers crossed. It's a weak side played by them as well, to be fair, or at least not full strength side played by them. How can Jan Oblak get an injury? What I don't need is an injury to my goalkeeper now. Philip misses a penalty and Mitchell gives us a goal to go in front. On the hour mark. 20 minutes to go. 10 to go. Oh, you son of a bitch. Butcher with the last kick of the game, or the last kick in 90 minutes, sends us to extra time. And then Surridge scores in the 116th throughout the FA Cup. As if the fixture scheduling wasn't enough of a kick in the teeth, then that has to happen. Jan Oblak's out for 7 days. He's going to miss the Carabao Cup final. Kill me! Right, tomorrow we'll start with the Carabao Cup final, and then I'll play Arsenal, and I'll play Benfica. Actually, no, I'll simulate Benfica because we're 3-0 up. I'll play Everton, and then we'll simulate Stoke. Although, actually, if we get through against Benfica, we may have more Champions League games to be played. We'll play it by ear, but we'll start with the Carabao Cup final against Huddersfield. That will be tomorrow, though. Thank you very much for watching today. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. I'll see you next time.